And so that is something that I am very concerned about, is because I feel like there is a possibility that a lot of these people who run the AI companies are basically just honeypotting us with the promise of, oh yeah, everyone's going to get universal high income. But are they actually going to do that? No. They're so greedy that they want, oh, what is the highest I can push my net worth to? Because I don't actually care about anyone else. I just wanted to lie to them so that under the false pretenses, we would push to AI being accomplished, right? AGI, ASI. We're going to push to that being accomplished. And then once we do that, we don't need the rest of the population anymore. And that is a very real scenario that I think we could find ourselves in.
To just keep them alive. You can expand SNAP benefits.
And the worst thing about that is what he's saying there. I don't even know that they would actually need to keep us alive. I mean, at a certain point, it might be, yes, just so that there's no revolution. But if you just keep going the way that we're doing, think about the population collapse that's happening all over the developed world. If they just kind of slow walk it and just kind of keep us where we are, there could be a scenario, or they just do a complete cutoff where we all just starve to death, basically, or we're left to come to our own ends because they're just running everything with robots and AI. And so they go, we don't even need you guys anymore. So like, good luck. And then in a security state where they have drones protecting everyone who's in that class, well then, F you guys, figure it out yourself. We don't need you guys at all. And that could be, once again, if they don't need us for anything, then what is keeping them in line? The problem, and why I think this could be a possibility, is that there's so much detachment from reality for the people who are in those spaces. They don't actually have to grapple with what is the average American struggling with. And so, of course, they're detached from that reality. Of course, they don't care. So if they don't need you at all, then what is their obligation to provide any sort of assistance to anyone? So it's not even like they would give you SNAP. They'd just be like, all right, bye, good luck. I don't know what to tell you. Figure it out yourself. And it could be that an entirely separate economy of, if you think about going to San Francisco or any one of these huge cities with all this homeless population already. Okay, well, you see them rolling out their own little, homeless markets in certain areas, and it's a barter economy. Maybe that plays out for the rest of the 80% of the economy that's not in that top 20%. I think it's a very distinct possibility. Again, it's a very dystopian one, but it could happen.